arguable mistake. Think about this. Tom Brady was great, but had a horrible throw. Pete Carroll was great, but had a regrettable play call. You mean they're not perfect? We live in a world now where everybody is perfect. But people who are really in the game know you can't be. Pete Carroll knows you can't coach a perfect game. Tom Brady knows you can't quarterback a perfect game. The players, people in industries, don't seek perfection. It doesn't exist. The critics and the naysayers seek perfection. Skip Bayless, several months ago, said Johnny Manziel had a drinking problem. He used holic. I try not to use that word. It's a clinical term. I'm not a clinician. Skip Bayless was beat up for that. Today, Johnny Manziel, reportedly, Wednesday, went into rehab. I had the information. So did several others. I didn't have the guts to report it. If I did report it, I would have never said alcoholic. That's a clinical term. My dad was an alcoholic. I'm sensitive to it. Not overly sensitive. It's life. I'm fine. Not going to blame my drinking on my dad. I'm a grown-up. Mom doesn't pack my lunch. I do. So I'm not overly sensitive to it. Dad's an alcoholic. So be it. Parents were divorced. Big deal. Life. Deal with it. Roll with it. I would not have used the word alcoholic. Skip Bayless did, and that bothers people. But I'm not going to discredit his information based on a word. His information was rock solid because I was told the same thing. Johnny Manziel had a major issue, real trouble. I'm not a Johnny Manziel fan. I've called him an entitled punk. Today's the first day I've ever liked him. This is the first day I've ever liked that kid. I always said this about George Bush. Whether he was a good president or not, the reason I thought he was electable is he was once an alcoholic with drug problems and overcame it. That's courage and that's strength. I don't like Johnny Manziel. I think he's a spoiled, entitled, oil money brat. Today he's got courage. Today he's a real human being. Today he's flawed. Today he admits it. I love Johnny Manziel today. I've been through alcoholism. I've been through whatever he's going through, and I don't know what it is entirely, and I didn't like Skip Bayless using that word. But he has real problems, and Skip said it. He used a word I don't like, and I wouldn't have. Shame on you. But the information's right. I don't discredit information on words. I'd call him in and I'd say, Skip, don't use that word. You're not a doctor. But Skip talked to real people inside the organization. Didn't make it up. Didn't watch football games and go, that guy looks like. Talked to real people, had real information. I'm not going to discredit that because I don't like how it's described. I do live television radio every day. I've made huge mistakes. I'll keep making them. I've had horrible segments. I've said irresponsible things. I've been an idiot. Then after a commercial break, I've got to go back on the air. Like a quarterback, I got to keep producing. Feel crappy about it, feel terrible about it. Critics are right, I'm wrong, but I got to go back on the air. Can't sit and dwell on mistakes. I'm doing 40 columns a day. Skip Bayless's information was rock solid. The words he used to describe him were wrong, and he shouldn't have used them. He's not a clinician. But the critics, reprehensible, outrageous. This business is filled with people with marginal talent. I'm talking TV, radio people. Marginal. Not many needle movers. They love to point fingers at the people who work their ass off. I've worked in this business 25 years. Skip outworks all of us. And I'm here to tell you, brother, the hardest working guy when I got in this business was Jim Rome. Then me, Skip Bayless. I don't have to love Romey. I don't have to love Bayless. I don't like me some days. That guy grinds it every day. You don't know anybody that works like him. This business I'm in, radio, full of guys who read the sports page, rip crap off. I'm here 3 hours a day. Okay? So is Romey. Dan Patrick doesn't work as hard as Rome, not even close. That's why I've always respected Romey. Puts the time in. Patrick needs 35 producers to fill a segment. Romey doesn't. Bayless doesn't. I don't. You work hard, I always have your back. And after 5-10 years of guys taking shots at me, I fired a few back. And I know guys today on the internet who think they're talented, don't have crap for talent. They'll take shots at Bayless. You wish you had his pull, leverage, audience. You wish you had it. And he has earned it. And he's sometimes an idiot. I'm a bigger idiot.